Marty and Avrum, the food guys, are still breathing. We are alive. We are here with Rosemary. Rosemary, I'm sitting here like I'm enthralled.
Oh,
The
thank
story
you.
about your life and your mother and your father coming from Italy and coming to Toronto, and building up a business and starting with a coffee truck. You said that when you were a kid or growing up, you did all the jobs. Is that true?
Oh yeah, my father used to say, "You've got to go wash the washroom." I'm like, "Why do I got to wash the washroom?" It's like, "Cause that's what you got to do." And,
Yeah.
So it was everything. We washed the floors, and it wasn't just me. It was my brother, my sister, myself. We
Yeah.
would clean the bar. We would stock the bar. I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
We would set the tables, tear down the tables. Back in the day, we would wait. I'm talking way back in the day when I was maybe 10, 11.
Yes.
Anywhere from 9 as a child to maybe 11, 12. Waitresses and the kitchen staff didn't drive, so my dad would have to drive them all home.
He took them all home.
He would drive them all home at the end of the night, and we would wait. So he would do
gosh.
turns. So he'd drive the first crew home, and then drive another crew home, and we'd be waiting at the house. Sometimes we wouldn't get home till 4 in the morning.
Wow. And your mom was a major part of
Oh,
the
major.
She was the MC. She
was the
checked the
cook.
sauces. She cooked.
She was a major part, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's where you developed this love of cooking.
I wouldn't say I love to cook.
Where you
I'm
were
not
made
gonna-
to cook.
I was, there was a time where I used to love to cook. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Having children, I think, threw that out the window really
Right.
fast. I don't love to cook anymore, but I do love croquettes.
This is your mother's
This is my mother's recipe.
for rice croquettes.
Yes, it's
which
a very
is an Italian.
traditional.
What do they call them in Italian? Is there another-
Croquet di riso.
Croquettini.
Croquet di riso.
Croquet
Croquet di riso. Yes.
Di riso.
Yeah.
So you tell me, how did this start? Because now everybody's buying your croquettes.
Yes.
They're available where now?
So we sell them to a distributor and he sells them to stores. So,
Right.
we get occasional updates of what the stores are, but we've got them in all the grande cheeses. Ciderno meat, which is our very first, and I have to do a shout out to Mary Lou, because if it wasn't for Mary Lou, she was the first one that
What's
said
the
yes.
place called? Grando Cheese?
Ciderno meats
Okay.
on Major Mac. We've got them in Totero, we've got them in Garden Foods, Aurora Meats, Diversa. God, there's so many.
Everywhere.
We've got them in some restaurants. Frank's Place, Woodbridge, The Muse.
And people, they sell them like they're so they let them. Now let me see this.
Multipasta.
This is amazing. So
Yes.
how on earth do you come up with a recipe like this?
So, as I said, it's my mom's recipe.
Right. Well,
So-
who we're gonna meet? You were gonna
Who we're going to meet. So for years and years, my friends would try them. We always had them at all our events, and my friends would always say, "You've got to sell these. You've got to sell these." And of course, I was busy with weddings, raising children.
Yes.
I never got.
Yeah.
It was just a passing thought.
Yeah.
Never really thought it would come into fruition. But then COVID hit, and I was bored stiff. So
Right.
you have to understand. I think everyone in my family has a little bit of ADHD. We love to work and we love
Right.
to be moving 24/7.
Yeah.
So COVID really was like
Yeah.
And as a joke, I said, I think now's the time I'm going to start selling these things. I said to my sister. So my sister was at Ciderno Meats, Mary Lou, who's a friend of ours, and she said, my sister's going to sell these rice balls. You should buy them. She goes, have her bring some in. Let me try them. She tried them. She said, I'd like to order a case. So I said,
Just like that,
tried them right away. She said, I'd like to order a case. And I said, okay. So I went home and I called my sister. I said, how many are in a case?
I didn't even know how many are in a case.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know how it was going to happen. And it just, we started off in tin trays and then sushi trays and then then it just got bigger and bigger.
Look
who
who's
it
here.
is. Hello, Mother.
Your mom, how are you?
Good. Thank
Welcome back. We are hearing,
Hi, Mom.
what a story, and this is her mom.
I'm a little tired, yes.
Huh?
I'm tired. The wedding's going to be in 3 weeks.
Ah.
Come sit down.
Yeah, that's it.
Sit down, Mom.
So, You were telling the story.
Guardi che come ti piacciono i rosemary. Devo prendere una di quelle, ok?
See.
Eh?
Yes,
Non c'è
yes.
l'acqua.
So my nephew could even tell you about the croquettes. Julian, Julian, come here 1
Get the
minute.
whole family. Come sit down.
Come here for 1 quick minute.
Bring your mom back here.
Just a quick minute.
Come back here. The video is still going. This is Italian families, you see. Everybody's getting involved. Julian's here, her mother. Everybody's part of the action here.
So Julian,
Yes,
tell us
come
about
on over
Mama's
here.
croquettes.
Get your
Let's
mom
go
to
catch.
sit down here.
There's nothing like them. This reminds me. I
Let
mean,
your mom, wait 1 second. Just let your mom sit down here. Come
No,
sit down.
sit.
Yeah.
Tell us.
this
So I'm
reminds.
telling them how it all evolved.
Okay, so I remember these for as long as I've been alive. They've been at every family event.
Yes.
This is Carlos' son. This is my nephew.
Oh, this is
Oh, I'm
Carlos.
Julie. Yes,
Hi.
yes. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
I'm
you.
sorry, I thought you had met.
No, I
don't
met the
think-
daughter, but not the son.
Oh.
They're a staple in our family. They're every event that we have. They're there. They're the first thing that comes out. They last for about 15 seconds. I followed through with my dad. My father used to eat 10 at a time, so we would all follow him and eat 10 at a time. There was never enough of these. Amazing.
Yeah.
What makes them so good?
It just reminds me of her, a family of
Your mom.
That taste.
This is your mom's recipe.
That's my grandmother, my nonna. Yeah,
your nonna.
that's my
So-
Zia. Yeah. So I mean, this is it's family for us. It's
You can
family.
have one now.
I can't. I don't. I do. You know.
I told you now.
10 at a time.
Mangiare alla una prima.
Alla una?
Alla una. Sì.
Io no.
So,
I do this intermittent fasting thing right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
Well,
but
we are.
looking at that's not really helping.
These are croquettes. So, what's in a croquette? So there's there's rice.
Yes.
What else?
Grano
Cheese.
padano, mozzarella,
Right.
garlic,
Salt.
eggs, parsley.
Parsley.
No preservatives.
your mother-
No preservatives
Your mother
whatsoever.
came up with the recipe.
My mother altered. I mean, it's a very traditional Southern Italian recipe. She altered it to her measurements, to her taste and shape, and
What's the batter?
so it's not a batter.
No.
It's a breading on the outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Am I so
Nice
easy?
to
I'll
meet
pay you
you.
later. I'll pay you later.
We're going to go and talk more about different food and other foods with your mom and you. But oh my God, these are amazing. They're
addictive.
They are.
They're very
But you know what I
addictive.
like? They're crunchy on the outside and then sort of inside is like a whole different flavor.
Yes. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
My God, as I'm sitting here swallowing. No wonder they're a big success. This is them. And this is you.
And this is me. So, like I said, it was really just a fluke during COVID because I was bored out of my mind.
Yes. All
And
from COVID.
All from COVID.
Right.
All from COVID. And, prior to COVID, I was an event decorator.
Yeah.
I owned S2 Event Planning and Decor for about 10 years. And I did want to sell the business.
Right.
Because it was, I'm getting a little older, it was a lot of work,
Right.
and I thought, okay, it's time to downsize and sell and just retire, really.
Yeah.
But I didn't retire.
The queen of croquettes.
I didn't retire. So it's funny because someone asked me the other day, they said, so for how long did you actually make them in your kitchen? And I said, once.
You made
Because
them once in your kitchen.
I
and
made
then-
them once in my kitchen to sell to Sudanno, and after that I couldn't keep up.
So you have to go to a plant.
So we actually make them here. We have our own kitchen here in Le
Right.
Jardin.
Yeah.
We have our machine.
Yes.
I have a staff.
And everybody's cooking croquettes.
Everybody's cooking croquettes.
They're
Excuse
probably
me a second.
eating few. We'll be back with more excitement, more food tips. We got to get her mother to sit down so she can join us
Yes, Mother.
about the
Okay.
food and the atmosphere and the whole place. It's all exciting and vibrant and new.